Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's the Drewster here. How's everyone doing, man? Anyway, I got some gameplay for you today. It's a pretty funny game. It's pretty funny in my opinion, so I didn't know until the very end, and I looked at everybody's perks that I was facing a baby bully squad. It was a baby bully survive with friends. And I wouldn't have even known until the very end, until I looked at their perks at the end. I mean, I had a clue in the beginning because they played all survivors start the trial together, so I already knew there was some kind of funny business going on. But guys, if you noticed, at least three of them have flashbangs. They brought in I am recording, okay. They brought in the thing to start the trial together, and you can tell that they all had a job. You can specifically tell with Zarina running Bond and Adrenaline that her specific job was to loop me until endgame, and you can literally tell that it was Michaela and Elodie's job to blind me and save Zarina, get her back on her feet, and get her back to looping me as fast as possible, while everyone else basically just rushed gens or whatever. And when you look at all their perks, it starts to make sense. You know what I mean? But it's just hilarious because it did not play out like this at all. This baby squad. I just want to show you how bad this went for them. I'm gonna go ahead and start this match from the beginning. I played it on my PS5. I'm recording this now. The voiceover commentary from PC. And let's just go back to the beginning of this match. Alright, so they all are in the Christmas spirit, as you can see. No big deal. I see the white med kit. I don't know what it means. I've never seen one before, if I'm being honest. I thought it was a little crazy. I didn't even notice that the LED had a map because I can't see her hand in the background. And we'll go and skip over to the offerings now. Hold on. Did I skip the offerings? No. And this is where they played their offerings. Nothing crazy. Except for that right there. Survivor surprise. And there's not many of them, and it's usually you start the trial as far away from the killer as possible, or you start the trial with one other survivor, or you all start together. So I already knew that something funny was going on at that point. I was like, okay, they're playing a surprise on me. You know, weird, but whatever. So let's go ahead and get into the match, why don't we? Let me fast forward from this into the actual match. Alright, so right away, my corrupt intervention, and I'm gonna explain to you what happened to this baby survivor team. I'm gonna, like, how everything went wrong for them. It's so funny, because they were all running flashbangs. So specifically, they didn't want me to see flashlights because they didn't want me to run Lightborn. That's their logic behind this, okay? They're like, if we all put on medkits, don't bring in flashlights, Killer has no reason to run Franklin's, Killer has no reason to run Lightborn, and we'll throw flashbangs on, we'll fucking gen rush the first gen, we'll all have flashbangs, and then we'll just bully the shit out of the match. And that was literally this baby survivors team. Game plan strategy. And it just backfired on them so hard because I started the match with corrupt intervention, which is, usual for me. That's one of my go-tos, by the way. So as soon as they started the match, they started all together to rush a gen and get their flashbangs, and the gen was locked. The gen was fucking locked, and I had no idea this was going on, by the way. I had no idea. So corrupt intervention comes into play right away. and it shuts them down right off the bat. Corrupt intervention shuts them down, and I didn't even notice. All I know is corrupt intervention is in play, and I'll start talking about this from my perspective now. Corrupt intervention's in play. I know that they have to find a gen to get on it. I know that they all started together. I know they're all probably together. I'm looking for where they... So they have two options right now. They can go and find a gen, or they can wait out corrupt intervention and do one of those gens. And my job as Wraith, running corrupt intervention, is to just find one of them no matter what right now. That's my goal. But since they're all together, finding one of them means I find all of them. So I just need to get to work. So I get to work, as you can see. I check the gens because usually a lot of players do hang back and they're like, fuck it, I'm going to wait it out. So I do go and check the area. I'm looking for any signs of life. I'm not finding any. It's getting weird. Now I'm checking other gens. I'm like, okay, so they probably gen rushed another gen. Nope, not the case. Alright, so now it's getting a little confusing for me. I'm like, alright, what is this team doing? Not doing anything? I got one other gen I didn't check yet. So, look, here I am. I go check this gen. And no signs of life again. And it's just, it's like, okay, so they are hiding. They are playing that waiting out the corruption game. So I go back and check the corrupted generators. And nothing. This is getting really weird. And I'm like, okay, this squad is like on some shit. And I'm like, I'm going to find them. I'm going to start this match. And we're going to get this, you know, we're going to get this party going. And I'm going to press play now. And whoa, what's this? Look at this. And the Zarina right away tries to take chase. But they're playing really funny. They're trolling. But the reason why they're trolling is because they're mad that they couldn't rush a gen and get their flashbangs. So they're pissed off. That's the truth. And I didn't know this. I'm like, this is so weird. Why are they playing like this right now? And I didn't understand why. But now I know it's specifically because I popped corrupt intervention and shut them down. That's what happened. So I chased this one, and you can already see that without their little flashbangs, they really aren't that good. They just don't know what to do. They're not good. You don't have a flashbang, girl. Sorry, your plan just didn't go according to plan today. And look at this girl. So right off the bat, because they decided to throw a little fit, because I popped corrupt intervention and they couldn't get their flashbangs, they decided to throw a little fit and give me 2 hooks right off the bat. And that's on them. You know, and you're gonna see this a lot. Like survivors, when you put them in a position where they, you know, don't know what to do, more often than not, they kind of just give up and play like shit, complete and utter shit. And I didn't know this either, but now that I think about it, she ran over because she had a breakout. So we got 2 hooks. They still have 5 gens. Here's a gen about to pop, and it's from the Jane. Funny story, she's the only one who can't get a fucking flashbang, and she's probably the only rookie on their team. Maybe the Elodie. I don't know. Look, she gave up, bro. She gave up. She's done. She can't play. She's used to Zarina carrying. She's used to the rest of the team flashbang saving her. And I get that because I have an 11-year-old nephew. And I get that 100%. But keep in mind, I didn't know any of this in the match. I didn't know anything. I'm just playing the game and not understanding why they quit already. And now we have Elodie. I hear someone. I'm like, fuck it, let me grab some snow. I might need it later. Might need that shit later. And there's Elodie. She just runs right by me. Mind games herself, bro. That's how bad these baby survivors are. I was literally connecting snow, And she's like not knowing where I am, what I'm doing, and she's panicking so hard that she just runs right back to me. When I'm sitting there collecting snow, minding my own business. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, these baby survivors, they're training to be bullies, and they barely know how to play the game. Like, why don't you learn to play the game before you start relying on flashbangs and flashlights, you know? Practice your looping skills. Practice your, you know, character awareness skills. You should always know where the killer is, or if you don't know where the killer is, you should at least know where to be in case he pops up. You know what I mean? If you don't see the killer on you, you're supposed to stop at a safe place to loop them some more. And look, they're trying to get their flashbangs. I kicked the gen though. She's running straight to hook. Elodie wants to take the hit. No, she doesn't. She goes down. This match is just so easy to me. Like, I am not having any difficulties whatsoever. Like, this is one of the easiest teams I've ever faced in my entire life. Look, here's the Zarina. She wants a snowball fight now. And you gotta remember that their main strategy is for Zarina to take chase anyway. So that's just Zarina following their original strategy of taking chase. Because she's supposed to be the looper. She's supposed to be the one with adrenaline. She's the one with bond. Just so you know, she runs bond so she doesn't run into any other players. But she's not doing a very good job of looping me in the first place. I literally don't understand why she threw snowballs at me. I'm so confused. I really am. Like, you threw a snowball at me for that? To get hooked? Like, really? Like, what's going on here? I'm so confused by this team. I don't know what their perks are. You know, like, I didn't know that till the end. Elodie really healed that hook, too. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, yo? I'm a Wraith. I go invisible and move so fast. Like, why would you stay at a hook? Unless you can heal, like, insanely fast. For some reason, they still haven't popped a single gen on me either. Like, what? I don't know what Jane's doing. She doesn't have she might have Technician, I can't remember. But is she just blowing, like, every single generator? Is this Jane? No, it's Zarina. Look, she's not throwing snowballs anymore. Like, I'm so confused. Like, where's that attitude now? You were literally just throwing snowballs at me, and now you're going down within 5 seconds of me looking at you. Like, what's up with this team? Like, they're garbage. And I can give you the answer. I have so much pressure on them that they're not getting flashbangs. I didn't even know that they had flashbangs this match. I'm putting so much pressure on them that Jane is the only one getting gens done. And she's the only one without flashbangs. She's the rookie on the team that doesn't know how to play or save. She can't even, you know... look at this. Fun. So much fun. All they have to rely on right now is Jane to get the gens done. Because I'm just fucking them up so bad. They have 4 gens. I'm like, fuck it, you want to give me pallets? I'll take them. I've got Enduring. I've also got Get Bamboozle if you want to start playing Windows with me. I bamboozle that one right there, like, let's go. But she finds a pallet instead. And it's fine. She's running out of pallets, that's the problem. Later on, there won't be any pallets. You keep it up. And then I hear a gen. But I'm like, fuck it, she's not making this. Look, they're so busy healing each other that they're not getting flashbangs. Like, if your one power is fucking flashbangs, my advice is don't fucking heal. Why don't you gen rush and get a fucking flashbang? Give me a fight. And then we got a gen done there. That could have been Jane again. I don't know, because I never see a flashbang this match. Never even knew they all had it. So they're at 3 gens still, and they already lost to Michaela. And look, she's just taking the hit. She's waiting for me to become friendly. She's relying on me to become a friendly killer, and I don't want to. I'm not going to become a friendly killer on you. I'm going to throw snowballs back at you. How about that? You're going to go down here. See, this is where I start feeling bad for them. I hit her with a bunch of snowballs, and I just leave her because I feel bad. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know that they're bullies. I don't know this. I honestly do feel bad because they're playing like garbage. I saw someone there just now, but I didn't see them when I was... Oh, look. I didn't see them in the actual gameplay. It's the Jane. Who's brand new to the game. Look, she's running me to nowhere. She has no game sense, no game awareness. She literally doesn't know what she's doing. You can tell that the team carries her, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am starting to feel really bad at this point. I am starting to think about letting some of them go. I am. And I'm gonna... Ooh. So this is where she starts playing really good again, out of nowhere. And that's where I stopped feeling bad, for her at least. So she finally brings out something out of her little, you know, bag of tricks. She's finally got some skills. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill you for that now. Like, you have proven that you deserve to die. Congratulations. You're not a noob. You deserve this. But then I'm like, alright, but these other two, I'm gonna let them go. And here's my thinking right now. So I got one... Alright, she just got the heal. Alright, hold on. There's 2 people left. And I'm thinking I just want to get my blood points up. And then I'll probably just let them go. Because I feel bad. I, like, honestly feel bad at this point for them. Not for that Zarina that I killed. Just for them. And I missed. Didn't miss that one. I gave her a hit. And she's trying to give up. So this is my logic now. Alright. There's only 2 people left. I'm pretty sure that this chick is like dead on hook, so I can't hook her or she'll die, and I want to let her go. I honestly want to let her go. And then the LED can still take one more hook, I think, in my head, and I can get the blood points for it. So if I was an LED, where would I be? Especially after a rough match like this. And there's 2 reasons why I decide she's probably in the basement. A, she wants a med kit to heal, and B, because if she lets this chick die, then there could be Hatch at Killer Shack. You know what I mean? So I automatically assume that the LED is in the basement and Killer Shack. And it's just fucking insane how dead on the money I am. And so I think to myself, I'm not going to hook her in basement, because then when I pick up this Jane, she'll never get the hook save in time. So I'm like, I gotta bring her as close to Jane as possible, so Jane can get the hook save, and then I can just let them both go with all the blood points I could have got this match. But this is what happens instead. I pick up Jane. I drop her. I'm like, I know LED's in Killer Shack, that's where I'd be. Fucking looking for a medkit. You know what I mean? Or if I wasn't looking for a medkit, I'd be waiting for Hatch. It's a good hiding spot. And so, I am looking for her on my way. And there it is. And I just expect her to be there. That's where I expect her. That's where a lot of players end up this late in the game after having such a brutal match and not having any chance whatsoever to win. Oh my god, what is this? I'm not surprised at all. But I guarantee you she is. She's like fucking devastated. She's probably calling me a cheater right now. He's hacking. Whatever, yo. You just did the predictable play, girl. And I don't bring her to basement so that her Jane can take her off hook. Because I've hooked them all as much as I can, and I'm ready to let them go. Because I genuinely feel bad that they suck so much. They're just fucking absolute garbage. And so I bring Jane over, and look, I realize that she killed herself. And Jane's not even fucking struggling. And now we just stare at her die. Like, we were gonna let you go. I felt bad. You guys played like trash. I just honestly felt so bad. And so I'm waiting for Jane to get off because I'm still gonna let her go. Because I feel bad. And I have a little snowball fight with her. Well, she doesn't really fight back, but you know, pick up some more snowballs. Look at this, I jump in the snowman. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. And then I see Hatch. And I'm like, oh my god, I gotta close it. That's more blood points. That's way more blood points. I need those. I'm trying to stop her from going in it because I need the blood points. And now I got my blood points. So it's like, okay, Jane, now you can leave. I got all the blood points I can get. You're good. So I'm walking her to the farther door because I'm fucking stupid and didn't see the other one. Or maybe it is closer, I don't know. And here's the door. And I let her have it. And I'll just be honest. One second. So, the old me would have knocked her down right there and made her crawl out of here. But she was just so new and so scared, and I demolished them so badly that I just felt so bad doing anything else to them. But the old me from like 2 years ago would have smacked her right fucking there and made her fucking crawl her ass out that door. But I felt bad, and I just let her fucking go. I felt bad for how bad this team was. Like, they were just not good at all. So, here. I let her go, and I gotta tell you, I am so proud that she didn't teabag me and she just fucking left. I mean, maybe she could have like said a thank you or something in some kind of way, you know what I mean? But like, she didn't taunt me, she just left. She was very respectable, and I just want to say I was very proud that I let her go. And yeah, man. And she made me not regret anything. Because if she would have teabagged me, I would have definitely regretted not knocking her down. Because the thing is, when you knock a player down and they have to crawl out, they can't fucking teabag you. They have to just crawl out. You know what I mean? It's that simple. Anyway, so that's the whole match. Then I finally finish the match, and I go and I look at their perks. And I'm fucking shocked. Right here. Right here. I was completely shocked when I looked at their perks. And boom. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking and I'm like, adrenaline, bond, flashbang. Oh, this bitch was gonna carry. That was the goal. She was gonna carry. And then I see flashbang, background player. Oh, she was gonna get the save. These motherfuckers. And then I see another flashbang and a breakout. And I'm like, yo, they had some twisted, cruel intentions. They had some plans. This was a bully squad. They just never were able to get the steam they needed. Corrupt intervention just completely shut this flashbang team down. It shut them down. They never got a flashbang off. They literally fucking ran the game with one less perk because I ran corrupt intervention and never gave them the time to get a flashbang. And it's just crazy to know that maybe they could have done better if I never ran corrupt intervention. And that just makes me proud to be a corrupt intervention player, killer. You know what I mean? I never knew. I always knew it had some value against gen rushers, but I just learned today that this shit shuts down flashbangs too. And I shut down a flashbang squad that, you know, played flashbangs so that I wouldn't run Lightborn when I saw a flashlight or something like that. And I just want you guys to know, like, this shit shut them the fuck down. And without those flashbangs, they played like complete hot fucking garbage. They were just straight fucking dog water. Except the Zarina. She had a little bit of fucking skill, but it didn't amount to anything in the end. And I also want to say that you can tell that their Jane Romero was a friend and that she was, you know, just learning to play the game, and that they were teaching her how to play the game. They're survive with friends, you know. And I am just so glad that I was able to kill the right people and let the right people go. Like, I hope that Jane Romero learned a lesson from this. I hope that Jane Romero learns that her bullying friends are not fucking cool, and that it doesn't pay to be a bully. And her entire team died except for her, because it's not too late for her to learn to play this game the right fucking way. And if you're wondering what the right way is, it's with a fucking flashlight. You don't come in with a fucking flashbang and hope you get your flashbang. You come in with a fucking flashlight and know you fucking have it. And if the killer fucking runs Lightborn, then you made him run with 3 fucking perks now. And that's a fucking win no matter what. Alright? You baby survivors need to stop being scared of Lightborn and be fucking proud. Be proud to fucking death when you make a killer bring that shit in. Because now he's running 3 perks. And I promise you, it will never be me. I will never be that killer that runs Lightborn. I specifically run Knockout every single fucking match, so that when you guys start using your little flashlights and you think that I'm gonna run Lightborn, it doesn't happen. You know what happens? I fucking start slugging you bitches. I start 3-genning you. I start slugging you. I start tunneling you. That's what happens. I tunnel one person out of the game. I camp a 3-gen and slug the rest of you. And it works almost every single fucking time. And that's how you play the fucking game. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry, this video, it just really got me worked up. It really did. Like, I had no idea I was facing bullies because they didn't even feel like anything. And that's why it's clear that they're like a baby bully squad. You know, they probably don't have as many hours as I do in this game. And yeah, my advice is if you're gonna be a bully, bring a fucking flashlight. Just those flashbangs, they're cool, but they're just like gimmicky, you know. Like a flashlight is where it's at. And if you're gonna bully a killer, fucking bully him all the way. Don't half-ass at it, and don't fucking give up. Don't ever fucking give up. Like if you run a build and your build doesn't work and you won't and to consciously as a team completely decide to quit, like that's just garbage. Like, do you understand that there's literally four of you and the four of you together decided to quit? Like, how do four people, there's 5 gens left, none of you have been hooked yet, I haven't even found a single soul until until you got into that house and I got in there with you, and the moment you see me, it's fucking over. You're like, oh, it's a Wraith. I'm not doing this. Oh, he's found us. We didn't even get flashbangs. It's over. I give up. No, just come on, man. Come up with better fucking strategies. If you're running strategies that make you quit when they don't go your way, then you're running the wrong strategies. Like, think of some other shit that doesn't make you quit the fucking game when it doesn't go your way. All right? That's my advice, guys. Like, please, like, enough of the gimmicks. Like, gimmicks don't work, okay? Or at least they don't work on me. I don't know. I've been playing this game for 5 years. You just gotta do better, okay? You gotta do better if you're gonna come at me. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, guys.